So I think the game kind of wants you to, like, make the mistake. Oh, there's blood on the other side. Make the mistake. Maybe not the mistake, but kind of, like, guide you.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I think the game kind of wants to guide you to make, to eat people.
Pray with me, William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
Got 3,000. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got an axe here. A scythe. Oh, two-handed weapons. Equip a two-handed weapon and press Y to use its special ability. A scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And if we look at it, what could we do? We could be the Grim Reaper. So we can go up to 330 damage, and then we could increase the total damage by 40% if we really wanted. So that would be 40% of 300, 120, 132. So like 460 damage. That seems pretty nice. Or we could absorb blood points whenever we hit with a weapon. 10 bloods per one hit. That's pretty cool. Maybe. No, I think it's a two-handed. If it's a two-handed weapon, damage would be better. I think a one-handed weapon that gives blood would be better because we can hit more. So there's a Sean,
Reeks of bloodshed.
and there's William. Are we gonna be fighting a... Wait, are these bodies or are these mannequins? These are bodies.
Well, please, let go of me.
This is kind of an obvious... This is kind of an obvious Vampire Evil Lair thing. Why was... Why was this guy doing so well?
Anymore.
This
What's happening
creature
here?
is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh. I'm gonna feed on you. What you gonna do about it? Oh, you know what? Wait just a second. Just a sec. Oh. Okay, that's not how I imagined this. I just thought that whenever we do this, the normal offhand weapon is gonna be unavailable. Well, that's not the case. Ah, we go hit. No. Wait, this is... Hey. Hey, stop it! Okay, I tried to parry, but... Oh, I don't have stamina, I'm dumb. Come here. No, I think I'm doing a lot better with... Come here. He's actually doing pretty well against... Oh, okay, that's not great. Okay. Use bludgeon. It's a one-handed melee weapon. Wooden stick. By itself, it's already better than my used machete. On 200 damage. Yeah, it's not that much weaker than a scythe, is it? And here it can do more damage. We can lower stamina consumption. We can... Oh, we can add stun to it. That's pretty nice. Stunning people would be pretty useful. Just 3 points, so 12 points total. Yeah, maybe. Okay, before we talk to him, I think we can pick up a few things.
Stop.
Lead rod, aluminium. Okay, let's talk to Sean. Shane?
William was an honorable
Sean.
man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
Oh.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Hello. Thank you for saving me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Scal?
You truly are a newborn.
Uh-huh.
I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna have to take this guy to the bar.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to like look at the body, yeah? Where was this? No, that's not a thing. Sean Hampton. 3,000 is almost as much as we can get from him. If we were to get something from him.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Okay.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
Okay.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back.
Ha!
But I will tell you, she values her privacy.
Makes sense. I mean, she's a vampire.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic.
Uh-huh.
The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
So he's a fanboy.
Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Why are we stopping?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician.
Uh-huh.
I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
Mm-hmm.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide.
Oh, you're gonna pay
I
me?
even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Nice. Give me clothes.
So, what do you say?
Yeah.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Okay, so I'm gonna change my clothes now, huh? Or is it like 10 years later? Nah. But maybe.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Uh-huh.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke.
Nice
We're very
coat
lucky to
there.
have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink.
Uh-huh.
If you have any questions, just ask her.
Okay.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I like this suit. It's really cool. Okay, I couldn't go there. Analyze William Bishop's blood sample. And conveniently, they're taking up the stairs here. Oh, that's the main quest. And here we have... Okay. Oh, okay. So there's 4 districts. And each one of them has a different list here of investigations. Okay, okay, that explains it. I mean, we know 2 pillars. Sean Hampton and Edgar Swansea. We need everyone to be healthy, and then we get sanitized, I'm guessing. Isn't this lady here?
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Okay, we couldn't do that because we don't have enough blood. Why are you fighting?
It's my turn.
No! No! Oh, you shanked him! Why you shanked him? Oh, hey.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
No, I'm not gonna.
Bastard gave me a good poke.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
No, no, I'm not gonna kill you.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and
Yeah,
you're
it makes
yabbering on.
sense.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Okay.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
As the blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. To drink blood from your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. I don't want to mesmerize them though. Oh, now we can do a medical checkup. Okay. I'm a physician. Just grabbing you by the face.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Press A to embrace or B to release. Embracing Clay will provide you a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase experience points gained. And we will have to hold it. No, I'm just gonna release them.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
I do wanna rest to evolve. I don't know if I wanna evolve right now or not. Wait, we just talked to you?
Did I black out?
Kind of. I mean, you lost a lot of blood.
What happened?
Nothing happened. I guess this is fine. We didn't even take him to the hospital. That's fine. That's okay.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Aluminium. We got some sick people. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm just looking at stuff. Glass vial. Don't worry, Dorothy, just a sec. Oh, can I look in the trash? I can. Small bottle. I'm gonna use trash in order to heal people. Okay. That's a poster. Let's look at the poster. Influenza. Frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home. Okay, Dorothy.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may
No, there's
be.
a dude down there. He's been
I
shanked.
found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Okay.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Uh-huh.
Thank
Oh,
you.
already you got
Nurse
my name
Crane,
there, okay.
Isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
How's Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
There's a lady. There's a lady. Hello. What's up?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique.
Oh?
Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Why giving me the sideways glance? Why not being, like, up front? Medical checkup.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
I mean, most people are gonna be healthy. Yeah, in the hospital.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy,
Uh-huh.
more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
I wonder how we get our mesmerized level up.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Uh-huh.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them.
Most of them.
Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Uh-huh.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippets.
Tippets.
He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Uh-huh. No hint available. He refuses to stop working. Okay. Oh, it doesn't give me any... It just gives me the blood quality stuff. No, it's fine. Speak up.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Oh, I guess we could force her to to say this, or so, if we had some dirt on her. Oh, here we would need hints. Okay.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay. Would you get some experience points for talking to people? Hello, Mr. Tippets. You're Tippets,
Good
right?
evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippets, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses.
Uh-huh.
He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Oh, you're exhausted. We can do stuff here.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
I mean, those are difficult times, so...
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people.
Uh-huh.
It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Uh-huh. Who's your best positive person here?
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl.
Uh-huh.
She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with.
Oh.
A clever and cheerful woman.
You
Oh.
really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Ah, okay.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
I mean, I guess those were the times where a female surgeon probably was unthinkable. Personal questions, we would have to have hints. Now we got a second hint from him. He's convinced that Gwyneth Brannigan is overqualified as a nurse. Oh, can we... Okay. Yeah, you're life in London. You're tired. You should
You're
rest.
exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
The nurse is worried. Oh, should we do that? Either this or this. You have nothing to prove, no. Well, he does respect the nurse. Yeah, sure.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that.
Oh, shit.
I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Oh. That's good, isn't it?
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think
Oh, we can
about
skip
preserving
conversation.
your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those
that's
poor
okay.
souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
Oh.
She should not have told you that.
Huh.
I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
I don't know if I chose the right thing, because it didn't let me choose a different answer there.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
Okay, well, let's talk to the nurse then.